Oh, shoot. Darn it. Hello, everybody. I forgot to go print all my recipes. I thought I was ready. Oh, it's too bright for me. Like a little scavenger here. All right, hold on. Hi. Good evening. We are doing all the food gifts and forgot to print the recipes. I mean, I'm ridiculous. How did I forget that? Hi, beach love. Ooh, I need a beach right now. It's like 2 degrees here. It's crazy. It's kind of cold. How's everybody? Hey, Neil. All right, hold on. I thought I was ready, and of course, you know, it never fails. Hi, guys. Are you guys ready? I have some really fun holiday food gifts for you guys tonight. I'm excited, actually. Oh, forgot to put that one in. Hold on. Hi. I thought I was ready, and I'm not. All right, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 1, 2. Not ready. How's everybody? Hi, Ginger. Hi, Mama. It's so nice to see everybody. We're going to be making like some granola clusters and candied oranges and caramels. I mean, we are going to be busy, 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 busy. I want to show you all these food gifts. And hi, Kimberly. Chef, I thought you weren't going to go live. It's late. No, I got to do it. I made a promise and I'm not breaking that. I told you I was going to be here. It has been one wild ride the last 2 days for me personally. Today, I spent half of my day like this. It was not good. Thank you for my gift. 45 degrees in Destin, Florida right now. Oop, that's cold, beach love. All right, now I don't feel so bad. But when I see your name, I feel nice and warm and cuddly. We're flying to Vegas tomorrow, and and it looks like we're flying into like 75. I love that kind of weather. So hopefully it'll be really nice. Hi, Christina. Thank you. I know I have been staring at a wall for a day and a half. It's been a little bit hectic. All right. I got 11 pages of recipes to get through tonight. Are you guys ready? Let's go. We're ready. I don't know if I am, but we're going to try. 22 in Detroit. There you go. I know. I'm so excited. All right. We're going to print these, and then we're going to get over there and do it. I can't gift, but I love you. It's all right, Brenda. It's all right. I love that you're here all the time. Tap. Tapping is gifting. Tapping is love. Just tap away. Tap, 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 tap. That's what we need. Tap and share. If you do that, it's all we need. Thank you. 5 out of 10. Really now I just can't. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you, tapping, sharing. It's the best. This is going to be a fun night. I'm actually kind of excited. And I'm just excited. We have fun. Hi, Candy. Hi, Doreen. Welcome in. We are going to have some fun tonight. Hi, Ilona. Mary Lolo. All right, I know I'm just sitting here. It looks like I'm doing nothing tonight, but I forgot to print my recipes. Of course, how I did that, I have no idea. Is that my Janet friend? Hello, Janet. We're going to make some caramels. We've got 11 pages of yummy food gifts to make. Are you guys ready? I'm kind of ready. I'm totally ready. All right. Got some music playing. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. I think the hardest one is the oranges, so we're probably going to make those first. Well, for sure we're going to make those first. All right, and then we're going to make salted caramel. I don't think I got any of my stuff ready, but it's okay. You know me. I'm like all over the place. Hey, Cuddle, how are you tonight? Hi, Dawn, welcome in. We're going to make some peanut brittle. All right, these are the ones we're making tonight. We're making caramel. classic peanut brittle. And the thing that I love about this is that we're gonna make it without crappy ingredients. It's all gonna be organic. Ooh, I have on here spiced maple nuts, salted maple toffee, candied orange slices dipped in chocolate. Come on now. SpongeBob. All right, that one's for sure. I have an herb sea salt, so if we got savory friends out there, we're gonna do that. And then I also have these like gingerbread granola clusters I thought were fun. So we'll see how much we can get done. And then you know how I am. So excited for the peanut brittle. Me too. All right, let's start here and let's get going. All right, so I do want to do the candied oranges first because they take a little time. And they're probably the ones. And you know what else I want to do? If I have pears, which I do, I want to show you how we're going to make pears. It's sort of the same process, so I want to show you that. All right. So for our candied oranges, let's see. Here we go. All right, we're gonna need oranges, hello, water, sugar, and some dark chocolate. Very simple, not a lot of ingredients with a beautiful impact. But let's go get the sugar. Now we have to go into the magic room for our sugar because sugar is the thing today. Ugh. All right, we got our sugar. I think that's all we're gonna need in here, but we'll see. All right. Please don't forget to send your daily harmonies. Yay! All right. Orange first. Here we go. We're ready. I'm going to cut my orange and pear slices. Oh, and then I'm going to show you all the stuff we made the other day. I want you to see how the fudge came out. I'm going to show you how I'm going to pack everything. And it's going to be fun. So we're gonna take our orange first, and we need our orange slice. So we have two ways we can do this, and I'm gonna do this way first. First, we can cut it this way, like in a round circle. And you only wanna do about a quarter inch thick. And try and do it, not like I just did, try and do it so it's the same thickness all the way through. You know, that's gonna be important. Just for the cooking time. All right, so I'm just gonna cut like 3 rounds this way. Oh, that one will be a half one. Okay, there, look. And then let's do this. We'll do half slices, right? These are great. Now, you know what else I was thinking and I was gonna do, but I don't think I have enough beans here. But if you don't want to do sweet, you can do savory, and maybe we'll do savory next week because that's more packing than, you know, actually cooking. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to show you how you could do like an 8-grain bean soup, and then you make a little recipe and you attach it. And I have all the little stuff we're going to use today to how to like pack everything and make it look pretty. So we're going to be on all night. So it's okay. That's what we do. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take oranges, 1/4 inch thick, and then we're gonna slice the oranges, that's what we did. And now we're gonna simmer syrup. So in a wide saucepan, we're gonna bring water and sugar to a thing. Now, whenever you're cooking and somebody wants corn syrup or like a simple syrup or something like that, or a Caro syrup, you can do that yourself. And I have recipes already available to you to learn how to make that. But for me, I always have, and I'll show you, I keep it for cocktails or drinks. We used all our vanilla syrup because for coffees around here. Kids home from college, grandma comes over, they love vanilla syrup in their coffee, but I make it fresh myself with organic sugar and organic syrup. And then I also have a simple syrup that I use. So I don't want garbage. I don't want high fructose corn syrup. I don't want glucose syrup or any of that crappity crap. So just I just want to put that out there so that when you are cooking or making stuff, you can make those things yourself and not have those yucky ingredients, right? All right, so now we're going to measure out about a cup of water, right? We're going to put it in our pan. Is that a cup? Let me make sure I got a cup here. I think it's a cup. Let me make sure it's not like a cup and a half. Hey everybody, I'm Chef Liz. I'm here teaching you guys organic whole foods. The other day we did, why can't I see that? Oh, this is a cup and a half. Perfect. Okay, so this is like 1-to-1. If you're doing a cup of water, you're doing a cup of cane sugar. That's gonna make a simple syrup. If you want like a thicker, like a Caro syrup or something like that, you would do a cup of water and maybe a cup and a half of sugar so that when it melts and starts to get thick, hey Classy, you will, and it starts to get thick, that's like that thick syrup that you need to cook with. So you want to always remember that. And now let's get, that was a cup and a half, so we're going to do the same. I love this sugar. Hey. Easy. Come on. All right. So you guys can see that. Here, let me turn this down. Hey, Classy. When is your Christmas show? Let's promote the Christmas show. When is it? When did you tell me it was? I forget. I'm sorry. What type of pan is it? So what I'm using tonight is my induction pan, which I should probably put up there for you because I love it. And then I have that hex clad so that it works on induction. Should I post this pan for you guys? It's pretty cool. Let me see. I'm not great at this, but let's try it. I try. Add product. Oh, it's right there. There you go. Done. Did that work? No. Pen. So, okay, there you go. All right, there. This is what we're using right here. And I love this. I have one that's 2, but I don't like using it because now I have space to cook and work. All right, so I'm just gonna swish that sugar around. So that's about a cup of sugar, and then we're gonna add the half a cup in too. Because you wanna do it 1-to-1 when you're making like a syrup or when you're going to do what we're doing here. So the first thing you wanna do is you gotta melt your sugar. This is gonna make our candied oranges. And we're also gonna then cook our pear in there. So we're gonna have, the pears are gonna have a little orange flavor to them, but they're gonna be delish. And then later we're gonna cut our fudge. All right. So if you're here for the first time, I'm Chef Liz, and I've spent the last 40 years doing cooking organic whole foods. And I am sort of a self-taught food and healer person, but we do some little decadent fun stuff as well when we are when I'm teaching you guys holiday food. I want you to have organic whole foods and things that you can eat that are so exciting to eat. And then we will on Wednesday mornings we do all of that fun, what do you call it? Blah, 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 I can't talk. Then we do our food and healing. Kitchen pharmacy class, that's it. We just did the last 2 pharmacy classes were supporting your liver and supporting your blood sugar, and they were great. And you can get all that information in the link in my bio, in our recipe vault. All right, so we're gonna let this simmer. And once we let this simmer, we're gonna drop, once we see that the sugar is all melted, we're gonna drop these in. I'm gonna unpin this because it makes people leave, and I don't want you guys to feel like everywhere you go, you have to do that. Hold on. Look Look at this. Now, you could also add a little vanilla to this if you wanted to. I think with the pears, maybe we'll add the vanilla. But for this, what we're going to do now is once this sugar simmers until it dissolves, then we're going to add the orange slices in, a single layer, and then we're going to simmer them for 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. We're going to let them just simmer. We're going to take them out, and then we're going to dry them. Now, you're supposed to air dry them for 4 to 6 hours, but I think I might put them in the easy bake oven and sort of dehydrate them a little just to dry them fast. Or maybe I'll turn this one on to like 100 degrees, 140 I'll do, and we'll see if we can quick dry them so we can dip them in the chocolate later. All right, you guys know where to find that. All right, so as this dissolves, and once it dissolves, we'll just do that. Then we'll slide this over and we'll start the next fun thing. All right, look at this beauty. And then what I'll do is once this starts, we'll put it on the back burner so we don't have to think about it. I say we cut the pears and cook the pears at the same time. This Bite Talk, this is a great induction. I love this. But you do need the pan, so don't forget you have to get the hex clad or, you know, any pot that says, or if you have, what do you call it? Cast iron, it'll work on cast iron too. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I don't feel any graininess, so we're ready to go. All right, we're gonna put these in and just sort of let them simmer in here. Candied oranges. It's gonna smell up the house too, something lovely. And then look, even while we're doing the pears, even while we're doing this, let's do some pears. Now, can you see this, how I'm doing this? It's gonna be super thin. Look, you want these like paper thin, and we'll stick them in too. They're gonna look like stained glass when we're done. Now, would I do this normally? I'm only making these go in here sooner because, you know, we do have a slight time limit, and I want you to see it all get done. But look how pretty. And you're really gonna slice this, oops, so nice and thin. That's kind of funny. Okay. These are gonna come out like, stained glass. I love this pear. If you guys are into red pears, these are delicious. Thank you for my roses, Bite Talk. I appreciate that. We are at 184, so we were over 205 the other day. I think we got to 205. So don't forget, if you love that, if you're into, you know, showing love to your creators, don't forget to drop that. Sweetheart. Okay, now I'm going to turn to the other, I'm going to turn to the other side, and we'll get these. So tonight we're doing holiday food. Like, what can we make for people? If you're on a budget and you want to do something nice for people, and you know, or you have people that have everything already, or you have foodies in your life that would really appreciate gifts like this, it's so much better. And just, I don't know, it's just nice to do things like this. Okay, I'm not going to put any more in here because you want to keep them sort of layered. Now, I'm going to use this pot. Good evening, Carrie. What could this possibly be? So, Dr. Austin, today we're doing holiday food gifts, and we're candying organic oranges and organic pears with making our own simple syrup with organic, organic sugar and water. So, It smells so good, Bianca. All right. So now that's finished. Let me just clean this up real fast, and then we're gonna move on to our next item while that's cooking. I think I'm gonna eat this pear because it looks so good. I'd rather eat this. Oh my God. This is the Star Crimson pear, and it is just divine. So good. So, so good. All right. Hold, please. I am just rinsing my cutting board so we can move on to the next fun. And we'll watch that. Oh, somebody set a timer for 30 minutes if you think you're going to be here that long. And then I will too, so I don't forget, just in case you want to leave and dip out, in and out. Okay. My dad loved pear pies. You know, I have a recipe, and I haven't made it with you guys, but a cranberry pear pie. It is so good. You know, you get the sweetness of the pear and the tartness of the cranberry. So yummy. And then when you use organic, you know, fruits and things, it's so good. Comfrey for the win. Doctor appointment this morning, 2 more weeks and I will be able to put my shoe back on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's awesome. It does, it smells so good. Okay, let me just lower this because it's really simmering fast. All right. There we go. All right, so that's our candied, and then we're gonna melt chocolate, and we'll see how it goes. All right. All right. Next, are you ready? Now I'm thinking we do our peanut brittle. Hi, Chef Liz. My mom made a fig cake the other day. So good, Mary. That sounds delicious. Fig cake. Oh yeah, that sounds so good. All right, didn't we just get all those heart me's in? Do we have to still stay on heart me's? All right, we'll stay on heart me's. Okay. Herb, citrus herb salt. I want to show you those. We're going to do a caramel sauce and classic caramels, and let's do our peanut brittle. Now, peanut brittle is very quick. It's quick. You definitely need your thermometer, your candy thermometer. Now, let's hope I know where mine is. I got this one. And I also have one over here, I'm pretty sure. Yes, this is my favorite. We have this one. And then we're going to get our pot. Here's my pot. Oh, where did I put my pot? Here's my pot. Now, the best part about my peanut brittle is that it's all organic. You know how much I love that. So, hey, Rhonda, thanks for the follow. So, it's all organic, and we are just going to have the best time. Okay, so now we're going to use in this cane sugar, maple syrup, water, butter, roasted peanuts unsalted, vanilla, and baking soda, and real salt. Let's go grab the baking soda. I knew I forgot something, and I'll take you with me. Going back to the pantry. Getting the baking soda. Whoa, we don't have a lot of baking soda left. I'm glad I'm not doing any baking tonight. On the 16th, we're doing classic holiday baking. So we're going to make some sugar cookies. We're, Praying Mama, we are making tonight peanut brittle. We're making holiday food that you can make for gifts. We're doing some savory and some what do you call it? Sweet and savory. Woo! Robin, how are you? Okay, so first things first, we're gonna put in, I'm gonna double this recipe because otherwise it's gonna be too much. It's just too big a pot. Now let me hold on. I'm gonna put you guys higher so that I can turn the phone down and you can see inside the pot, because this is gonna be important to see. Okay, there. You can see in the pot, right? A little crooked. Living the dream, chef. With that baby, how can you not? All right, now we're gonna put this on. It's very important if you're making peanut brittle or any type of like sugary candy type of food love. You've got to use a candy thermometer because that's the way you're gonna know it's ready. Is it okay to do it and wing it and just think that you're so good at what you do that you can tell? I guess, but if you want it to come out right, I think this is a better way. All right. So now, first thing, we're gonna put about a half a cup of water in there. Let me see. Can I see this? Oh, there it is. Okay, I can see. Perfect. So we're gonna add half a cup of water. There, that's it. And then we're gonna add a cup of maple syrup. Now this is sort of in place of any type of like, what do you call it? That Caro syrup or like any of that fake stuff that you would buy or get in the store. I'm not into that at all. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm just not into it. All right, so we're gonna put, what do we say? Yeah, about a cup. There it is. Ooh. So we're gonna put the sugar, maple syrup, and water in here first. Hi, Jamie, thanks for my heart. We need new heart me's out there too. We need both. New love and old love. We need it all. Okay, so now when I put this in here, I really don't want it to touch the bottom of the pan because that's where it's gonna be super hot copper. All right, and then, so we're gonna heat this base and cook over medium heat, until down the sugar fully dissolves. Okay, so now, then we're gonna bring it up to 300 and it's gonna be a hard crack stage. That's what we're gonna be looking for. And then we're gonna pour it out into our pan. Well, first we're gonna add actually the butter and peanuts. So let's get that out. We need our butter. I have my peanuts somewhere. Oh, they're over there, I think. Let's get our butter out. Now I'm gonna use unsalted for this. Because we'll put like our flaky salt after. All right, that, and then, oh, my peanuts are on that side. Hold on. We'll get that. Because I don't want to walk away from this at all. I don't want to get distracted because at any minute, it just will be done. All right, and then we're gonna measure out our sugar. Hi everyone. Hi Alfreda. How are you? So nice. Thank you for being here tonight. I dropped the sugar all over the floor.
Are you okay?
I am, but I just dropped the sugar all over the floor, so I don't want the puppies to grab it.
The puppies are up here. You need help.
Nope, I don't need any help. I'm going to sweep it up right now. I just have to find the dustpan. Do you know where that is?
No.
All right, hold on.
We should need vacuum.
No, you're not going to vacuum sugar. That would be horrendous. Hold, please. All right. I'm going to leave it here for a moment. Let me get this on. Sweetheart, any chance you can look in the TV room to see if, I think it might be in there. Okay. What a mess. At least, yeah. Then we would have had to go shopping. I would have had to take you shopping. All right, so we're putting in our sugar. Because this is all the sugar I have. 1 1/4. Is that what it says? 1 1/4, okay. So we need 2 1/2. That's 1. 2. This is very sweet. Not my favorite. Okay, now let's mix that all together. We're gonna give it a nice whisk. Ooh, these look so pretty. All right, now we're gonna get this to dissolve. That's what we're looking for. Okay, and then as it heats up, we'll see it all done. Hello. Sure. This stove is a Viking. It's it's old. It's like 21 years old. And it's, what was the other thing you asked? I think it's 30, 36 or 42. I forget. I can measure it in a minute for you. And then my hood is, Vent-A-Hood, it's called. Hold on. This is very pretty. Sweetheart, can you check for me? Do you mind? Or it might be right outside the front door. I'll do it. I'll bring my friends with me. Come on, we got to go find the dustpan. Because we do not want the doggies to eat that sugar. It's all right, love. Let me see. Is there a dustpan out here? Nope. But there's a box. All right, we got a box. Santa dropped off another gift. All right, hold on. Let me look over here. Where could I have put the dustpan? Do you guys have that problem? You lose the dustpan and you have a million brooms? That's how I feel. I don't know where it went. Let's do it with cardboard. Such drama. Okay, we got cardboard. That'll do it. All right. Good evening, Queen Rachel. Okay, I can smell this. It smells so good. Thank you from my heart. Viking is a good brand stove. Cardboard it is. How do you like cooking on it? Thank you for my rock star things. I forget what those are. Fest gear, right? Hold on, let me just sweep this up real fast, and then we can get busy again. Hey! No fighting. What a mess. Okay, we did it. Almost finished. Just need a little wet paper towel and we got it done. All right. See, we're already up to 128. We use plastic placemat. Oh, that's a good idea too. All right, here we go. Done. Well, we're almost done. Just that little bit does not want to come up. Because, I have to be on live, and it just has to be difficult. Do you ever notice that, like when you need to get something done, the universe continually tests you? I feel like I've been in test mode now for about a month. Okay, done. Wash the paws, and we are good to go. All right, peanut brittle. Peanut brittle time, peanut brittle time. All right, here we go, here we go. Now, we have, we're gonna use 3 cups of roasted peanut when it's time. Look, I can feel it. I do like my stove, believe me. I am very grateful to have a stove like that. But what I do notice, I probably have put in most likely almost the cost of my stove from 21 years ago in repairs, if that makes any sense. So it's frustrating to me because if you're going to have a stove like this and you want to work on it, it should work. So that gets me crazy a little bit. All right, now hold on. We got to watch this because it's quickly reaching a high temp. We're already at 184 and climbing. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to the hard crack, and then we're going to add our butter and heat. So we're going to remove this, and then we're going to stir in butter, peanuts, and vanilla, and a little real salt. And then we're going to activate the brittle by adding the baking soda, okay? And let's get everything prepared because we're already at 200. So I don't want to be in a position where we have to stop because, when you're candy making, the last thing you want to do is stop in the middle of making candy. All right. So we have our pan, that's there. Let's get our 3 cups of peanuts measured. We've got a flash goal. Are we gonna try that? It never works for me, but let's try it again. You ready, guys? Flash goal, go. 33 TikTok things. I don't know what you call them. We need 33. We have 15 minutes. We have never made a TikTok poll yet. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow that down. Slow that bad boy down. Okay. We are very close. We're at 225 degrees right now. And now we're going to add our peanuts, about 3 cups. Just going to get that measured out. Now, it's probably a good idea to get this all done and measured first. Oh, it has to be 33 different people. Got it. 33 different people. All right, look. We're at 221. I'm going to put this up a little bit more. We need 8 tablespoons of butter. That's 1 stick, and I'm going to slice this a little so it melts in easily. And then we're going to add our vanilla, and then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda, sorry. We're at 221. We're moving right along. Now, at this point, it's very important not to get burned by the sugar. If you know what I mean. And this will burn. So we have to be really careful. Thank you for my Tic Tac. Do you make your dog's food? I'm actually about to. I'm very close to wanting to do that. Okay, now we have our vanilla. I've got about a teaspoon in there, 2 teaspoons. So we are close. As soon as this reaches 300, we are going to add, and I'm going to keep stirring this. I think you're not supposed to stir it actually, right? No, I'm not packed yet. Are you kidding me? Definitely not packed yet. I stared at the wall for the last 2 nights. I have to tell you, I had not a good time. But I'm fine. I am fine. I will be fine. I knew it. I usually do pack, but I'm okay. I mean, we're only going to be gone from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're home Monday night. So it's okay. All right, now, this is at 227, and we're still waiting. This has to hit 300, and that's the crack point. All right, here we go. It's starting to move. Then you pulled it by hand. Oh my God, I'm so excited. $228. We're moving. I just don't want it to bubble over and make a big mess. I noticed you were thinking about other things. Yeah. It's okay. Let's just say the universe cleared a lot of space for me. Yes, this is the worst kind of burn. There's no question about that. If this splatters on you, it gets under your skin. It is the worst kind of burn. No question. All right, as soon as this happens, we're gonna shut the heat off. We're gonna add our butter, our vanilla, and a little real salt. And you're gonna love this. I have the Maldon flakes. Oh, I love when people do that. They're like, flakes, salt flakes. This is great. 230, come on. It's very slow all of a sudden. You guys ready? I'm so excited. Did anybody actually do a what do you call it for that? For the fruit? I forgot to time the fruit. How long have we been on? Maybe it might be almost time for that. Wow, this has completely stopped hitting the temp. Okay, there we go. There we go. See how it gets darker in color? The only thing you want to do is not have this hit your skin. Smells so good. We started the fruit at 9? Oh. We are going over to Vegas for a few days. We're going to see, we actually got tickets to see 2 events at the Sphere. We're going to go see Zach Brown Band, and we're going to go see The Wizard of Oz. I don't know which one I'm more excited about. All right, we've got to hit a little bit higher. All right, we're at 245. We're getting there. Patience. 8 minutes left on the 30. Okay. That's a rapid boil going on. This is going to be wonderful. You see how it's getting, it's like thickening. The color's really dark. We're at 249. Oh, it's doing good. Okay. Now, oh, 250. Right now it feels like caramel. I can't wait. Well, I'll be coming live. All right, 257. Now we're cranking. So excited. We're almost at 260. Once it gets to that hard crack point, we're gonna, see, cook without stirring. I'm so excited. All right, here's the plan. 100 shares, 150,000 likes, and I would love to meet all our goals. We need, what do we need? Like 22 more people to send one little TikTok thing. I don't know how much, let me see how many minutes we have left. We've got, 5 minutes left. All right, 270. We're almost there. It has to be 22 individual people to count. So one each. That's crazy. Do you know I've never hit a flash goal yet, ever. So help us get there. Oh, we only have 12 out of 33. We need 21 individual people. Hey, Jacqueline, thank you. Strange, I sent 20 of them, but it registered as one. Yeah, it has to be one. It has to be you have to have 33 different people send it. Oh, where's the league sticker? All right, hold on. 289. We are doing great. Look, we didn't lose the league while I was having a meltdown. A little happy meltdown by myself. I had a crazy meltdown. Oh, we only need 5,000 to keep our fragment. That's good. 298. All right, you guys ready? We have everything we need. We got our, ouch! We got our butter, our maple syrup. Here we go. 300! Okay, we're gonna take that off the stove. You watching? All right, hold on, let me move that over. All right, taking it off the stove. We're dropping in our butter. Very gently dropping in the butter. Drop it in that butter. Drop it in our peanuts. And our vanilla. And now we're gonna mix that. Butter's melting. That's crazy. Now we're gonna we have to add our baking soda because that's what's gonna crack this. Oh, we need our real salt. All right, you see that? All right, let's add our baking soda. Forgot to get the spoon. Ready? It's gonna fizz a little bit. And we're gonna stir briskly. If I can move it. Oh my God, look at that, beautiful. That looks so good. I think I put too many peanuts in, but it looks so good. All right, you ready? Let's get it poured on here. Oh my God, that smells so freaking good. But I think I waited too long. We'll have to wait for that. Let's see if we can get it out of this pot. Or we're just gonna eat it right in the pot. Woo, it's already breaking. I waited too long. My beautiful brittle. Look at that. It's like clusters in a pot. Epic fail. See? But you know how delicious this is gonna be? I think I measured too many peanuts. Look. Oh my God, it was just so perfect a second ago. See, even professional chefs fuck it up. It doesn't matter. It's still gonna be delicious. But I wanna make this again for you guys because this recipe works. Wow, that baking soda worked fast. It really did. It worked so fast. I can't even get it out of the pot. All right, hold on. I can do this. Oh my God, it smells so good. And it tastes really good. It's like a chemistry class. It's over. It'll be delicious. Oh, I'm not ready. Can you warm it? I don't know. Can you? And this never happened to me before when I make it. But I really didn't measure the peanuts correctly. I think I put too many in. Clearly, I put too many in. All right, hold on. It's breaking up. You know what we could do with this? We're going to make this again. We're going to do it one more time. And I'm going to make a smaller pot. I'm so glad this failed because now you guys get to see, you know. But all I have to do is put this on the table and put it to work, and my crew will just eat it. Brittle bites. Exact. See? Gail, you've been here a long time. You get it. Brittle clusters. Or we can drop it on our fudge. You know who's really going to not be happy? Ron is not going to be happy because he's going to have to clean this pot. He is not going to be a happy cowboy at all, but we're going to get it. That's a bummer. See, I'm a chef that does savory food that really tries hard to make all this fun stuff. Look at that. And then I fail. But it's like every fifth time I can fail at it. No, he won't throw the pot out. Tell him to fill it with water and put it on the stove. Yeah, I think if I do that, I mean, it's not burned in. It's just, I waited too long. I should have had everything ready, like I said, because you really do have to work fast. And I put too many. The two things I did wrong is I didn't measure out my peanuts correctly. I just kind of filled up that cup. That's really the bottom line. But now we're going to have to do everything else on the stovetop tonight. All right, we're almost there. Yummy! Hi, what are you doing? Oh, I'm making a mess. What are you doing? I made peanut brittle and it was a fail. But it's now like a peanut crumble. It didn't really brittle, it crumbled. But it's delicious. Tastes good. Mmm. Tastes delicious. The fruit in the back. The fruit in the back that just keeps cooking and cooking. All right, let's fill the rest of this up with water. And we'll see if we can melt that. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, not peanut brittle. I will tell you, the recipe really works because I've made it several times and it was like an auntie's recipe. It will work. I just didn't measure the peanuts right. Aloha, chef. Oh, okay. Yeah, on ice cream. We can put this on fudge. Why don't we put it on the fudge? Hi, baby. Hi, Jackson. But look, it's so pretty, isn't it? It smells good. You know what you could do with this too? Instead of it being like a brittle, we could actually put this in a jar. You know, remember how we made the nuts last year, that nut snack? What is it? We could fill this up and put it in here. All right, now let's get our fruit before that burns next and is a total disaster. All right. These are beautiful. Hi, buddy. What do you want to do? All right, now. I'm going to lift this very gently out of the pan. Here, this is really a good one. This is our pear. Oops. Come on. Here we go. Now, this is a gorgeous syrup that I'll make like an orange pear coffee syrup with. I'm not going to throw this out because it's too beautiful. And it will be a simple syrup that we use for coffee for the holiday. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. Once these dry, hey, relax. Hi, baby. Hi. You're not getting any treats. We're gonna dip these in chocolate as they dry. Shh. Let mommy work. Go find your mama. She's sleeping on the couch. No. No. Oh, look at these. Hey, hey. So in here are pears and oranges. Look how pretty. I like that word. What word? I missed the word. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's how I feel, Lonnie girl. Listen, you know, I think you guys who have been here a long time with me, you know that I never stress over stuff that comes out wrong because you can always make it beautiful. And unless you have somebody that's like, oh, I only eat at Michelin star restaurants and it has to be perfect. It's a homemade gift. To me, that's the best. Now, these are, we're going to sit and let them dry. But what's really cool, if you have, while they're drying, and I have a few, if you have dried flowers, it really looks beautiful on the pears because it almost comes out like stained glass. Hold on. It cannot be this hard to open a box. I've opened like 5 times. All right, there it is. Now, if you have a tiny little, pretty little flower, you can sort of like pat that in. And then, hi baby. Let me see if I can find my little pastry brush. Here it is. You can order these, like if you have a really nice grocer, they probably have access to flowers. You know, like they can get flowers. So, oh, you guys can't see. Wow. You see? Sorry, wasn't paying attention. And you have access to flowers, you know, and then I'm just gonna give it a little bit of sugar paint, just so that it kind of hardens with the dry. Isn't that cool? All right, we're gonna change that goal. Hold on. Let's change the goal. I say we do. Let's get this party started. Let's do some. Oh, let's go old school with like 10 people. Oh, here we go. Alrighty, there you go. We're resetting. Pin it. All right. Look, so if you have these flowers, if you can get access to beautiful flowers, they make a really pretty presentation. Here, this. And you kind of stick it to the orange. Look at that. Can you see that? Now remember, flowers, even though they're beautiful, they don't have they're not sweet. They're usually spicy or, so you don't have to go crazy and put too many on, but you could do a few and sort of, look at that. Look how pretty that is. That pretty pansy. Kind of stick them down and then give them a little splash of sugar to paint it down. Keep it sort of pretty. Look. All right, now we're gonna let these dry, and hopefully I'm gonna sort of put them in here to see if we can dry them a little quicker. This is gonna become a pear syrup for me, and a pear and orange syrup. That is gorgeous with the pansies. I know, right? Hey, Eric, how's it going? All right. Yes, they are, right? All right, so I want to put this syrup aside because I wouldn't throw this out. It's got pear and orange, and it's going to be delicious in coffee or hot chocolate. So we're going to let that cool, and then because I have no more vanilla syrup, I'll put it in that. I'll put it in there, you know, and in my vanilla syrup one. And that will be the flavor of the week. All right, now let me clean this out. And we are gonna make, for the next one, let's make our caramels. And I wrecked that pot, so we might have to do the rest of our work on the stove because I don't have time to clean that now. All right, so those are gonna keep going, and we're going to use, what do you call it? chocolate. We're gonna melt some chocolate and dip them in later. And then the pears and orange cooked in a simple syrup that we made. Just a little syrup and water, that's it. Nothing major. I didn't go out and buy simple syrup and pour it in a pot. I made my own with water and sugar. And that's really the way you want to do it. When you do it like that, then you know you have clean, you have control over what you're putting in your body. It's not gonna smash your blood sugar the way actual like a glucose syrup or something like that is gonna do to you. Does that make sense? All right. So let's take this. Let me see if we can. Let me see if I can do caramels in this, because then you can see it happen. Yes, Robin, and if you make it yourself, then you're not using glucose syrup or high fructose syrup or any of that yuck. That's what we don't want. Hey guys, if you can and if you're enjoying this, repost, share, tag, keep the chat rolling. Those are the things that bring people in and help us, help us grow. That would be awesome. Okay, peanut brittle fail, but still delicious. Was it peanut butter fail? But still flavorful and yummy. And you could fill this into a jar and sort of say peanut brittle crumble. Put it on top of a cupcake. Put it on top of fudge. You know what I mean? Like you can be inspiring and creative and come up with a different way to use it. Okay, now ice cream, sundaes, perfect. All right. It actually tastes delicious. All right, now salted caramel sauce. So with this, again, you're gonna, from here, add vanilla salt. This sauce will keep up for 2 weeks in the fridge. So for this one, we are gonna have a mason jar ready to go because this is a sauce, and if you love caramel, it's a great way to do it. And if you wanted to, you could use coconut butter or condensed coconut milk and make like a vegan caramel sauce if you didn't want to have it be, with dairy, with butter. Okay, so with the butter, you're going to need 6 tablespoons, and let's get this ready ahead of time so we don't have the drama again. And I'm gonna slice them because I like to do that, but this is all going to go in the pot first anyway. Oh well, the sugar will. And then we need a cup of sugar. I'm going to put the sugar in first. We're going to heat that up on a medium flame. And we're going to melt it. Then we're going to add butter, stir it till it dissolves, and then we're going to add in heavy cream and heat it for 1 more minute. And then the sauce will be ready. Now, if you wanted to do this with vegan butter, you could do that. Let me make sure I have enough cream here or we're going outside. Oh, I got more. I got more. Yes, sir. But let's see how these are doing. Ooh, they're quick drying. Perfect. Now, once we make all of this stuff, we're going to pack it. And I'll show you how I like to do it with gifts and stuff. It makes it so nice. Like Rolos. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, should I do it that way? We could probably come up with a great way to a good recipe. I have actually a caramel recipe. It's on my bat phone. I took a picture and brought it home with me. It's like a caramel sauce. Where is it? Do you want me to include that in my notes? I could do that. All right, let me see. I have it. can't see the damn thing. Oh, this is coconut macaroons. This one is, oh, my chocolate avocado mousse. We have to do that. Peanut brittle. Here's my peanut brittle recipe. And then, all right, here's this. Here it is. Where's my glasses? What's the matter? What are you crying about? All right. So, yeah, I have a coconut caramel sauce we could do if you want. Perfect. That'll make it much easier for you. Ooh. All right, let's get this caramel sauce done, and then I'll show you one with coconut sugar. All right, so this is gonna be, wow. All right, so this is gonna be a cup of granulated sugar, and we're gonna heat this till it dissolves. All right? It's gonna take a little time, but we can do it. And this is our caramel sauce. All right. So we have our butter ready. What else do we need? We have our unsalted butter, heavy cream. We have our pure vanilla and salt. Okay? You add the vanilla and the salt at the end. Stop. Come on. There we go. How you doing, Nico? All right, we have 2 cranes now. We have to crank out our goals. We're only at 99%, so we have to hit that league before. We have 1 hour to do it. So if you guys can help, that will be awesome. And then we don't lose all the work we've done all for the last 2 weeks. All right, now let me get a spatula because we're gonna move quick. And we're gonna mix it. Look, it's already melting in the plate. Can you believe? I love that. Like, you don't even realize that sugar can become liquid. Hey, Farah. See how it's getting wet? See how it's gonna all be liquid in a minute. And it's gonna have an amber color too, which is kind of cool. Now, this is your caramel sauce. And then I'm gonna show you, the last one I'm gonna show you tonight is a granola. And then there's 3 different kinds, and you can make like a whole granola. Perfect for the flan we make. Yes. Again, you gotta be really careful with this because when sugar burns, it is worse than oil. Don't forget that. All right. Look at that. Look at how it turns an amber color. It's like lava. Can you guys see that? Because it's easier for me to show you what I'm doing. Otherwise, I have to stand sideways in front of you and it just feels awkward. That is literally the only reason. I would much prefer using that burner behind me. Now, once this is all done and completely melted, we are going to add, we just want the sugar to melt. Look how fast that happened. It's kind of cool. All right, as soon as this is done, we're gonna add our butter. Now, please, if you're working with this, I would keep kids away. It is, if you get burned with this, it literally bubbles up your skin. It does not feel good. It is a very, very serious burn, so just be careful. All right, we've almost melted all of it. I'm just bringing the sides in that haven't completely melted yet. Look at how beautiful that is. You know, like I remember as a kid, you would peel caramels and I was always like, well, how did they get this? You know, and then I started to learn how to get the caramel and I was like, well, this is much better. Yes, please, I like love. I could use some love. Okay, now we're gonna add in our butter. So beautiful. All right, now we're gonna add in, look at how pretty. All right, now we're gonna add in our vanilla. And then we're gonna slowly add in our heavy cream. You ready? Nice and slow. And this is our caramel sauce. Now this would be lovely to bring to a family event or a holiday party, like real caramel sauce. And if you wanted to, you could do little ice cream sundaes with your caramel sauce. Look at that. Thank you. Beth, thank you. Now I know how to do caramel sauce, see? And you don't have to buy it. Don't buy it, make it. All right, now we have our jar. I want you guys to see me pouring this. Sorry. Oh yeah. So now, if you could say, people, oh, here's my caramel sauce. This is my gift, you know, instead of a bottle of wine or, you know, you could do this. It's just something different. You know, bring apple and pear slices. Homemade caramel sauce. Yippee. So good. That's so yummy. It's like a brown butter caramel. All right, let me rinse that pot. Now, for gifts too, like everybody makes a hot chocolate in a bucket, you know, like in a, what do you call it? You know, like hot chocolate jars. Those are always fun. I do like making savory stuff too. Let's move this out of the way. Hold on. I'm going to show you this. Hold, please. Let me just get all this food out of the way. All right. Next 30 seconds. We've only got 4 cranes. We have to get 5,000 to keep our what do you call it? So tap and get people in. We really need to keep our happy space. All right, now let's look at let's see if we've dried enough. No, they're still super wet. All right. They're still sticky. They take about 4 or 5 hours to dry, but once they dry, they're so pretty. It's okay, Jackson, you can stay there. Hold on, I'm gonna put them over here and let them sit. All right. Now, I wanna show you herb salt. So if you have a jar, and you wanted to do something like this is another way, another fun gift. And a lot of people don't think about this, but it's kind of fun. And you can always add a couple of recipes. A small fan helps. Yes. Oh yeah, that is true, a smaller fan. I don't have one. No. All right. Caramel sauce and peanut brittle crumble. An ice cream sundae basket. Chocolate chips, all kinds of things. Now, herb sauce, herb salt. What do you love to make? I'm very much into Middle Eastern spices. So for me, if I'm gonna make an herb salt, I miss the caramel sauce. Jillian, you can watch all the replays on YT, so you won't miss it. Don't worry. And for me, if I'm gonna make, I'm gonna show you two. We're gonna do cumin, cinnamon, and coriander. I got cinnamon, here's my coriander. All right, so, and you could do a smaller jar. You could get a smaller one if you don't want to make so much that it's gonna be laying around, but watch. Ooh, I didn't realize, I thought my jar was cold. Okay, watch. So you're gonna add cinnamon. These are my Middle Eastern spices. So cinnamon and coriander is going to sort of be Moroccan. And then if you add your coriander, thank you. If you add your coriander, hi June, then you're going to be, now you're Middle Eastern. And again, you could add like your favorite Middle Eastern recipes or a salad dressing recipe. Or you can just say, oh, this is my Middle Eastern salt mix. You could do a barbecue rub. Now, this would be great with lamb. So good. I'm going to add a little bit more of all the spices because there's a lot of salt here. What's the matter, baby? All right. Look at that. It almost looks like cinnamon sugar, but it's salt. I'm going to put a little harissa in there too to give it a little kick. This is great for like ribs, lamb, anything like that. And then you can create your own spice flavor too if you like something more traditional or you want an Italian spice blend that you love, dried rosemary or, excuse me, dried rosemary or something like that. You could do that too. Hold on, I want to dry this. This one's still wet. Let's try this one. God bless you, sir. Thank you. June, thank you for my paper crane. We're almost there. We need 4.4 thousand cabbages in 36 minutes. Oh. We could try. We'll see. Maybe. Yes, Renee, that's so funny that you say that because look what I save. I have all my spice jars. I always save them for that exact reason. But if you're going to do it now you can get, these are like the 8 ounce, but you could get even the smaller one, like a 4 ounce jar and make little spice blends for people. And just sort of do this for like a foodie that you love. And then obviously this jar's too big, but if you have the little 4 ounce, which I think I do in the back, but you know what I mean? Like this is fun. It's different. And you could add a little of your favorite recipes. I know add cranes. Okay, ready? Now we need 3,000. Here we go. I'm gonna do a big one now. Hold on. We could do it. We've got 35 minutes to go. Oh, wait, what do we need? I know I wrote it down somewhere. Hold on, did I write it back here? Yes, I did. Oh, these are big. All right, let's try it. We need these. We need these in our gift gallery. Ready? Yippee! I can always sing a song with my DJ glasses. Okay, so you see, like an herb salt jar. So you could do dried rosemary and dried thyme, oregano, parsley, and garlic powder with salt, and that's always nice. And then what's really nice, if you really want to, you could do a teaspoon of lemon zest. You can dry that. Like say you wanted to do lemon zest in your salt. You would zest it, dry it for a day or two, make sure it was dry. We're probably going to eat out because we're staying in a hotel. So there's nothing much I can do about that. But it's okay. We got it. That's why I save all my... I eat so well right before I go on vacation because I know I'm not going to get what I want. Do you see the dog in the background licking the sugar up? Farrah, we're going to Vegas to see Zach Brown. And then we're on the same day, we're going to go see The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere because, I don't know, sounds fun. Hey, what is that song, girl? Put your records on. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm excited. So excited. Thank you, Robin. All right, now we have to do it. We're locked in. We got a little bit to go. We just have to climb over that rock. All right, so look. They're not the best gifts so far, but these are the people you know. Hola. Thank you, Jude. All right. Now, we did our crumble, but look, we turned it into something wonderful, our peanut brittle. And like I was saying, you could do like an ice cream sundae basket, ice cream sundae topping basket. I need my power tappers. Oh, that's so exciting. Wizard of Oz in the Sphere. I know, I'm excited about that. They said apples drop from the ceiling. I'm like, am I going to dive on top of people to get an apple? We did a little herb jar. We made our fruit, but we have to let it dry. We did our citrus herb salts. Now, I want to show you the granolas. We could also do, the spiced maple nuts are pretty easy. There's a toffee in here. Okay, gingerbread granola clusters. You want to know that one, right? I know you do. My friend saw the Backstage Boys opening and said it was fabulous. Oh, really? I'm kind of at the Sphere. Feliz Navidad. You hear it? Feliz Navidad, Lucena, la 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 la. Shoo a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Jude. All right, we got 1.7 to go. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Hold on, let me get that. Oh, wait, let me look at what we need. Oh, these are huge gifts. Let me see. All right, let's see if we can do it. These are big. I've never gotten these done in our gift gallery yet, but let's try it. Let's see who's going to be so excited to do it. Invite, let's see. Prosperos año felicidad. Felicidad. Can you guys hear it in the background? All right. Do you guys want to learn gingerbread granola? I have 3 granolas in here for you guys. An orange cranberry, a gingerbread, and a chocolate orange. Those are the words. I know those are the words. I'm just not good at words of songs, ever. And I used to sing in a band when I was younger. How silly is that? All right, hold on. Let me do this just in case somebody does that. I want to pour some water, and I don't want to miss any crazy big deal gift things. So I'm watching you guys. I'm just pouring some water in my big mason jar because I'm so thirsty. Too much sugar. Again. All right, so these recipes I'm going to also do in the stand store. Stop eating all this bad stuff for you. Year of happiness. I love that. All right, now let's do the granola because I think this is fun. All right, did I leave the oven on? I did. Good. Okay. We're going to put it on 325. Let's go get our granola and our seeds. We have pecans, walnuts. We need to get our pumpkin, sunflower, and oats. Now, if you can't use oats, you could do like crushed almonds. You could do, what else could you do? What else could you do? Maybe some toasted quinoa, or you could just do all like a seed granola. You could do it like that. All right, hold on, let me get it. We got this. Got our walnuts and our seeds. Hey! I'm trying to do a gingerbread granola with you guys, but I am making the biggest mess ever. All right, so we need walnuts. We need our pumpkin seeds. Here's my wall of goodness. You guys see pumpkin seeds in here anywhere? This is coconut sugar. I don't see pumpkin seed, but I know I have them. We'll leave pumpkin seeds out. We have every other nut possible. Little man, you're going to lock yourself in. We're almost there. All right, we've got 28 minutes. Oh, I think we'll do it. I'm not worried. We got this. We got this. All right. Granola. Here we go. Renee, thank you. All right. You have a gluten-free banana recipe you can share with me? Gluten-free banana bread, you mean? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. A really good one. I can do that. Can you just reach out? Happy to. All right, 3 cups of rolled oats. You ready? 28 minutes to go. Yes, tapping. We only have 42,000. So we need 9. What do we need? Like 60,000 taps, 1.7 thousand cabbages. That's the big one. And sharing. Sharing is caring. My doggies are out of control. Okay, so let me get a bowl. Now, I love this because what's better than gingerbread during the holidays? I can't think of anything. And we haven't done a gingerbread yet. All right. Did everyone get their free holiday appetizer downloads? I think a lot of people have gone in there, but they're in there now. All right, now we're gonna do 3 cups. Now I like the pecans with what do you call it? When you make pecans with granola, especially like a Cassie said, no, it's a free download, so you can go in there and get it. All right, so now we're gonna chop these just a little bit extra. What were those cute little things? Ooh, we're so close. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna chop these up. Thank you, June. The bubbly time. Should we do those instead of the meteor shower? That might be too much. Thank you, Life Rescue. Thank you, June. Oh my God, chipping away. 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Can we do it? And then we'll do a little bit of walnut. And really, it's hey, stop it. It's really the spices that we need for this, you know? I don't want to miss you guys when you're giving me so much love. Hey, hey, hey. Oh. All right. Thank you, June. My rose hand. 1.3. Oh, total have the zoomies, Renee. out of control. They were just licking the floor. I wiped as much as I could. No, shoo. Hey. All right. Now, pumpkin and sunflower. I have the sunflower. Hold on. I don't see them. Let's do peanuts. I don't know where my sunflower seeds are. So we'll do a handful. Yes, we're doing it. 45. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. I have no doubt. All right. So now we have all these nuts in here. Now we're gonna put our spices. Now I'm thinking, I'm not a fan, but don't you think there should be dry cranberries in here? I had some Zoomies after hot chocolate for sure. I was in no space to be doing anything. That's so funny that you say that. All right, I'm thinking dry cranberry in here. What do you think? For gingerbread with dry cranberry, do you like that idea? What do you think? Yes, I got a yes. All right, let's go get them. You could even do candy canes, but that's kind of crazy. We need something a little bit more savory. All right, cross your fingers we can find these in this mess of stuff. How about goji berries? What about gojis? Because I can see them easily. They're right here. Let's do goji. I don't see the cranberry that easy. Yeah, I don't see cranberry. Let's do that. All right. Goji. Yeah, they're red. Exactly. Good night, Carrie. Feel well. So excited you're going to be able to put a shoe on. All right. Hello, potato. 21 minutes. We're eking it out. Montezuma revenge. Hi. All right. We'll just put a tablespoon in there for like Christmas granola. Now, we're doing good. Moving right along. So look at all this beautiful. Hi ponytail. We're making all kinds of holiday gifts, and so far we've made caramel sauce. We've made peanut brittle crumble, a spice blend. We're gonna dip some fruit. Thanks for the follow. We're gonna dip some yummy fruit into chocolate. And now we are making a holiday gingerbread granola. That sounds awesome. All right. Now, I need, ooh, what about our toasted coconut? Toasted coconut, yes or no? Thank you, enjoying life. Toasted coconut? Awesome. Toasted coconut it is. That's gonna be delicious. Sure. Love coconut. Look at this beautiful granola we are about to make. I'm so excited. Robin, thank you so much. All right, we need a 1.1 thousand likes. I mean, cabbages. And we're halfway to 100. But we still have to pack everything, so we're not leaving at 11. But we have to get our goal in 19 minutes. Oh, it's so scary. Hi, Lauren. All right, look at that. Now, let's talk about spices. We need our ground ginger, cloves, nutmeg. Thanks for my heart. We're halfway to goal, and we have 1.1K cabbages left to hit. That's the big one. And then we keep our space. All right, so let me find it. We need ginger. What did I say? Ginger, nutmeg, right? Cloves. That's going to be the one. Do I have ground cloves? Well, you know what? Here's cloves. Let's grind them. So excited. I'm ready. 30. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. What was that? That was crazy. Thank you for that racing helmet. I don't think we ever had that before. All right, now here. We're breaking up our cloves. They smell delicious. Yes, baby. No, I thought you guys already fed them. Oh, well, they'll get fed in a minute. Thanks for my heart, me, Lori Lee. We're almost there at 255 left. That's crazy. We got this. How are you? Look, my seasoning and dips. Look what I made. I made a Middle Eastern salt seasoning with coriander, cumin, and cinnamon with a little harissa. And then for dips and sauces, we made caramel sauce. And then we made a little bit of, oh, you're prepping for farmer's market? Oh, so you're busy too, making all these fun things, right? All right, wait, I got to give you a follow. Hold on. I'm following you back. Following you back, sis. All right, now I'm going to take my cloves and I'm going to add them in. We're making gingerbread granola. Doesn't that sound delicious? As a gift. We're making food gifts. I love that. All right, I got to watch you. Let me see. Let me put you on notifications. Hold on. Oh, I have to wait till I'm off. All right, I'm going to watch. Share with me when you're live. Now I got to watch. It smells so good. Okay, now we're going to add ginger, about a teaspoon. All right, we have 187 loves to go. And then we will not lose our, all right, teaspoon of ginger and nutmeg. Ooh. Oh, and we can't forget our cinnamon. Can never have enough cinnamon in gingerbread. I love it. 15 minutes and 38 loves to keep our fragment. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, now I mix this all up. Now, personally, I don't want to use maple syrup. I'd rather use maple sugar, but I'm not walking back to the pantry again tonight. So we're gonna just do it with that. 45,000. We are on our way. We got this. Send a balloon crown too. We only need 38 more cabbages. All right, hold on. Let me change the goal. Hold on. I'm going to change it from the meteor shower because clearly that's crazy. Oh, how about a sweaty teddies? They're fun. We'll do 15. Oh, my nose. It's so full of spices right now. All right, we did it. All right. Oh wow, 20,000 to get a fragment. That's crazy town. All right, look at that beauty. Look at this beauty. All right, now from this, we're gonna next we're gonna add, melted coconut oil. Melted coconut oil. I'm gonna go run and get that. Hold on. And then we're gonna make little packages of everything, and I'll show you how I do that. How you feeling, sweetheart? Take some more elderberry syrup.
You had contacted Zazie?
I didn't. I told you you had to do
I
it.
don't have her number, Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry. That makes sense.
And we're definitely not going to be able to get her.
Well, you never know. Hold on. Let me check. Bye, June. Yeah. We have Gaia's elderberry, and sometimes I make it. I made it last year. I didn't get a chance to make it this year. All right, hold on.
Mom, can you go to that Christmas music just a little bit?
In a minute, I will for sure. All right, I'll see what she says. We use the Gaia elderberry. I've been using the Boreon one for flu and the one for cough. Oh yeah, are you feeling sick? That stinks. I hate that. But at least you know you're sick before Christmas. So you're not gonna be sick Christmas week. That's good. Right? That's the way I look at it. All right, so I'm just carving out about a quarter cup of coconut oil. We're gonna melt that. And then we're gonna mix the maple syrup. And then we're gonna mix them all together and we're gonna bake it. And then while we're doing that, we'll figure out how we're going to, my nose is all stuffy. Okay, so now we put everything together. Now we're gonna do all our liquid. We're gonna melt our coconut oil, and then we're gonna add maple syrup and vanilla and a little real salt, and we're gonna mix that all together. And then we're gonna bake for about 15 minutes. We'll turn the pan, we'll melt it for another 15 minutes. That's all you had? Listen, it worked. Did it work? I'm telling you, it's like we all wind up inside and then it's the worst. It's the worst. All right, that's done. Look at that. So we're melting that. Come on. Just need to mush it a little bit. Doubling up on C and zinc. Oh yeah, My C is right here. I'll show you. It's my favorite. It's the Marcola one. It's that one that all right, great. Hold on. And this is about a third of a cup. It's Dr. Mercola. It's the liposomal one. I find I get the best results out of that. All right, so I'm putting this in here. And then the vanilla, because I just want to mix it all together so it's nice and even. The Sweaty Teddy in dollars is like 30 cents maybe. I don't know, maybe a little bit more. Hold on. Oh, they're worth about $1.30, it says. But is that how much it costs to get? The 99 coins for Sweaty Teddy gifts are worth approximately $1.30 to $1.50. I was way off. See how much I know. Pretty much ridiculous, that stuff. $110. Okay, well, I'm just adding in my vanilla. And now we're gonna pour this into our bowl and mix it. And then we're gonna put it on a baking sheet, and then we're gonna have the most delicious, you're welcome, the most delicious, yummy. So you want to make sure all this gets coated. So that all the flavors are mixed in really well. Take a minute, so that it really works. Let's taste that. Oh my God. This is my favorite. This is good. You guys are gonna like this. All right. Let's toast this up. And we're gonna clean everything up. And I wanna show you how I mix and match and pack stuff and just make a pretty little something. Hey, Heidi Joe. Look how pretty. Now you want to have one flat layer. So this made a lot of granola. So we might have to, I think I need 2 trays. In fact, I know I want 2 trays. We're at 35,000. Awesome. I'm good. I have a tray left. Stop. Guys, come here.
The Jackson's outside.
I know I can't. I'm in the middle of something, so we're gonna have to just deal. He needs a little doggy door, but I'm afraid the other ones will run. You know?
Yeah, we can't do that. Oh no, I know what we can do. We can get him a doggy door, but it only opens for his collar.
Oh, do they have things like that?
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna toast it. And we got about 15. Hey! We gotta go get the dog. I'll go get him. Relax, everybody. Relax. Let's go get Jackson. Hey! Get inside. What are you doing? Go lay down. Crazy man. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Let's put all this away while we're baking. And let's see what we can make. And then we're gonna make cookies on Tuesday night. We're gonna bake cookies. You're on late. Hey, Ashley. I am on very late, Ashley. We're just on late. I have no answer for why we're on this late, but we are on late. Okay, now I want to move all this stuff out of the way, and then we will. And then I can show you how I like pack stuff or think about things and make them nice for friends and family. And then I'm always thinking, oh, like I was supposed to go to a cookie party this weekend, but I'm not there. But I'm going to drop off tomorrow on the way to the airport. Some of this stuff just because it's fun, you know. People have just, the talk just flopped right on the ground. He's like, oh. All right. Let's go through. I'm just going to wipe off this counter. And then I'll show you how I put stuff together. Now, obviously, I'm going to wait for cookies too, but you can also put together like a sweet treat box. Now, you'll be able to download like 10 pages of food love, that has a whole bunch of other recipes on it. Like you can even make caramel, and it's just, there's a lot of nice things to make. You have a couple of extra granolas in there, caramel sauce. That peanut brittle recipe 100% works. I just added too many peanuts. And as I was pouring them in, I was like, there's too many peanuts in here. All right. So, first things first, let's look at our beautiful fudge that we made the other day. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Look at this fudge. Okay, hold on. Now, it's almost like a chocolate mousse square thing. Now I have two ways I could put this fudge in here. One of them, April, how are you? Do it like that. We have our coconut haystacks. Now, what you could do with this is you could wrap this in wrapping paper. You can put a little bag of granola on here. You could make this a smaller jar. I think I have smaller jars inside. Let me see. I think I do. Hold on. Ounces, the same size. I think I just have 16 ounce left. Oh, here's an 11 ounce. I found the 11 ounce. Hold on. have to see if we have the glass. I think this is the same one. No. Hold on, let me see. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's a bummer. I don't think I have the tops to these. Let me see. Nope. Oh, wow. This is like the perfect jar look. This is the size I would use. We're so close to 25. Yippee! All right, hold on. Let me look a little bit more. I wonder where I have those. It would be so nice if I just stumbled on them. But I don't think I know. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a lovely minute. And that's a no. Oh my God, but look how cute. Hello. We'll take these and the ribbon. I know I have these jars somewhere. Hold on, guys. Thank you for being so nice. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I don't know where they are. All right, let's take this and this and this. We'll try it. Maybe we don't actually need. I think I might have a bag. So let's see. This is my way. Is your hubby sleeping? No, he's at work. He is at work. He's at work. All right. So. Oh, that's so much nicer. I like that. I like that. What I need. No. What time do you fly out? I fly out tomorrow at, I don't know. I think at 5. So we leave for the airport around. I have to find the lids for these. I have to find the lids. I want this jar. This is the jar I want. I'm hitting the wall. Can you tell? All right, so the other way that I like to do this, and I have one tin. The rest are upstairs, but I love these silly little tins. These are super. Hey, stop. I like this better. These are so pretty. Oh my God. This is filling the house with the most delicious smells. Hey, stop. Be good. Stop barking. You're kind of annoying. There's no reason. All right, here I have this. This is even better. I got this at one of those Dollar Tree stores, maybe, which are now like the $5 stores. A little fudge, a little brittle. coconut haystack. And really what we could do is this. So fun. Put a little present in there, or we can do that on the outside. Oh, let's see. We could throw granola in this, or just make a jar of granola. We have our little coconut haystack, fudge bombs. And then what I do is I find like that good chocolate, you know, the really yummy, like Lindt, or here, I'll show you. I do this. I put in, even though all of this is organic, everybody loves a little piece of yummy chocolate. It's like a nice little surprise. Yay, put a little snowman on the side. Oh my gosh, by golly, it's time for mistletoe and holly. Ooh. All right, we're gonna do it. We need it to go around one more time. We're just gonna turn it. And that's what I do. I make little boxes like this. It's homemade, but it's nice. And then if you want to bake cookies, you could do a cookie box with this. And we'll do that this week. Now, watch this. I'm not done. This is where I go crazy with like glue guns and stuff. Here in a package. And look, a silly little penguin. Look how cute. I don't know, there's something fun about making homemade gifts to me that exactly, like it doesn't have to be fancy. I mean, I appreciate stuff like this so much, but if you're gonna go to somebody's house, or, you know, we have all those little cool dressings that we've made, and, you know, just, I don't know, I think there's something fun about bringing this to somebody's house and making it just a little bit extra special, you know? Hey. Doggies, come here. Stop being crazy. Gotta be good boys. Even the postman. Like our postman took my chickens and he brings me eggs once in a while. So it's kind of fun to give him a little box of treats, homemade treats. Or if you're going to somebody's house and you want to make a little homemade treat, it's kind of fun. He was too small. And then I have glue guns. I'd be gluing these little characters right on this box. It's too fun not to, you know. Put a little penguin right here. Tie him up. I would glue him on. He's gonna be glued on. My little cute little winter fun things. Hello, baby. Yay. Hey, why are you being so crazy today? Hey. Stop. You need some attention? Is that what it is? Do you need attention? Izzy, did they eat today? I would hot glue these little reindeer and the little thing on here. There you go. Here he is, my little box of love. Hi, Elra. Thanks you for the follow. I'm feeling a little, I think my sadness has taken over tonight. Just one of those days. Hold on, let me just tie this a little tighter. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let's curl this a little better. Oh my God, that granola smells unbelievable. Let's go get that. And then I am definitely putting these presents on my box. I'm gonna hot glue that. I could get that hot glue gun right now. All right, one of them is done. This is gingerbread granola. I don't know. So we're gonna let this toast, and I'll tell you the truth. You know what I would put in this? Watch this. Robin, with the peanut brittle crumble, just mix that sucker right in there. OMG. This is gingerbread granola. Now that makes us, I know. You can, you guys are cracking up. Look at that. Can you smell that? It smells so freaking good. What does that say? Oh, the genie. What do you think? Good? So pretty. Now we want to let this kind of sit here and cool off, but I don't see why we can't add this peanut brittle granola Oh, no, you don't. With the goji berries. And so in here is goji berry, pecans, walnuts, did I put cashews in here? I don't think so. Is that a cashew? No, it's a peanut. And everything in here is certified organic. Everything. Put that in your travel pouch. That's not a bad idea. On the plane, right? Ooh. And then look, you have your cute little box with all your presents on top, your little knickknacks, your little kind of creature. And he's like a moose, a wintertime reindeer moose. I want to hot glue them onto here with the box and your little penguin. Come on, he's so cute. And then in here is a box of goodies, and then you do a jar of granola. I mean, to me, I don't know. There's something really special about that, you know? I don't know. This is my scene. And even and even if you make a mistake or it's not perfect, I think there's something special about this, you know? Hi, baby. Want to say hi to everybody? All right, here's some cuteness overload. Hello, mush ball. This is my mush ball. Hi. Hello. Hello, my mushy ball. This is Loki. He's the mush ball. All right. Ah. Did we do it? We're kind of close. We're kind of close. I think we made our ranking though, right? Did we make it? Let's see. 55 more diamonds to make the top 70 and avoid losing a fragment. What? Oh, we have no more fragments. What's the matter? What's the matter, handsome? Want some food? All right, hold on. Let's get some food. All right. Little late night snackety snack for my little boys. Oh, I don't think you guys ate. Is that the problem? All right, hold on. Hold on. All right, do you guys have any questions? I've been in and out, evacuations all around me from massive flooding going on. I'm safe. Oh, that's from the other night? Or did you tell us that today? I feel like I've known that. Was that yesterday you told us that? How's it going there, Renee? How's your farm? Hi, Mary. Thank you. I know. Makes you too sad, right? All right. We're gonna. Hey, little boy. Come here. Come right here. All right. Oh my gosh. That granola smells so good. It smells so good. Very wet. That's crazy. I'm so glad you're safe and okay. Cindy, you've been watching the live for 400 minutes? I really appreciate that. All right, hold on. Let me move this over here. There's a big mess, as usual. We did it. We did another fun event. I hope these were fun for you, and you see how crazy my homemadeness is. I'm definitely a better cook than us, you know, this kind of stuff. But I do have fun doing it, and I'm happy that you guys enjoy it, because I'd be sad if you didn't. That's not a bad idea, Robin. Actually, this fudge tastes so good, and it's very creamy, and I just cut it on it's so funny, I just cut it on a warm cutting board, so it's sort of really super soft right now, but this is cold. Let me do this. Oh, sorry, dog. Go ahead, eat your food. Sorry, doggy. Well, took it out. This is almost like a truffle center, you know? You saw my molten salt? It's the flaky one. So when you put it on like baked goods, it's like a flake. So good. I know you guys have seen this, right? Look. It's even like pretzel salt, you know? But it's like flaked. I'm so broken. I know. It's true. I get it. But it's just, you know. Sea salt flakes. Rolled in crushed pistachios. It's the best. Especially when you want to like salt caramel, or, you know, you make caramels and then you want to salt them, or you want to salt fudge. It's just so cool. Come on. This fudge is like super creamy. I would actually make this into like the truffle center. So cool. And we made this fudge with organic, everything. Organic milk and butter and vanilla. But those of you who like dark chocolate, this dark chocolate fudge it's just so good. And what I like about it, and I keep saying it because I'm just so excited, there's no corn syrup. There's none of that nonsense. Oh, Lord, save me. It's true. There's no saving us when it comes to fudge. You know? That salt is super yummy. All right, my friends. Oh, we're 3,000 away. So we'll just finish up with my late nighters, my all night foodies. I appreciate you being here tonight. Sorry, I'm faced with some sad stuff, so my energy level is not what it usually is. I hope that you can forgive me, but I will feel better in a few days. Let's go, 3,000 away. Oh no. Well, we have till tomorrow night, so I'm definitely gonna have to go live tomorrow at some point to keep our ranking. Let me see. Hey. Oh, all right, we got our fragment back. I guess that's gonna happen all day. It's gonna happen all day until tomorrow night. So I'll probably go on tomorrow night and yap away with you guys. Maybe I'll take you on a tour of where we are. I don't even know where we're going. I don't even know, honestly. You know, Vicky, I am, but Peddler's Loft. Fia. No, I didn't dip them yet. I gotta wait for them to dry. We might have to do it tomorrow morning before I go. Maybe I'll go on tomorrow and we'll dip them. You know, I am. I guess I can share. It's late. You know, when you guys first met me, I was extremely involved in Girl Scouts, and it was a huge part of my life. And since this has taken over a lot of my time on TikTok, I've been working really hard to find a balance to love and support my fellow Girl Scout sisters. And I resigned last night from all my posts in Girl Scouts because something crazy wild happened. And it just completely was just, I don't know, for me, not good. So I thank you for reaching 100,000, yay! So when you say one door closes, another one opens, I was saying to my husband last night, because I was not good. And because you know, these women, they are some of the best women I've ever met in my life. And you know, I don't know how our paths cross now after this, but I was saying to my husband, I wonder if, because I could not, I would have never left had I not been sort of moved out. Thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate it. So I'm still sort of reeling from what went down. I haven't processed it all yet, but we'll see. Like you said, Thea and Robin, for sure, I believe that the universe cleared that part of my life for something bigger that's going to happen here. That's the way I see it. Thanks, Robin. No, Gabrielle. No. I left a nonprofit that I worked for over 12 years as a volunteer, and it has just broken my heart.
Mommy.
Diane, thank you. I did. I'm waiting to hear from her, love. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Oh, no, that's okay, Gabrielle. You didn't say anything wrong. Don't worry. No, she hasn't answered, but that doesn't mean she won't answer first thing in the morning. No, it's totally okay, Gabrielle. So it's a big deal. Like, I just, what? But now I have you guys. Now you really can't get rid of me. So we have all of this beautiful food, and I'm going to be making more beautiful food on, we're going to make cookies on, what did we say? On Tuesday. Thank you, Liz. And then we're going to pack all of this and make it look really pretty and gorgeous. We'll see, Vicky. Yeah, I mean, thank you. That's very kind. I love what I do here. To watch young girls grow into leaders and be part of that was unbelievably rewarding too. What, honey? Do you want to taste some gingerbread granola?
I just need you.
You need me? I'm coming. I'll be over there in a minute. All right, so I'm going to be in and out over the weekend while I am traveling, but I am not going to lose our, what do you call it? We cannot lose our B4 status. That took over a year to get, and I'm not about to lose it because you guys have earned that with me and have, grabbed me there. We have to stay on it. So what I'm thinking is tomorrow morning I'm definitely going to come on because we're going to dip the chocolate in the morning before I leave. And then I'll probably see you. Thank you, Robin. It was hard though. But the decision, even though I officially resigned, the decision was taken from me. I really didn't have much choice. Do you guys ever find, like, I don't know where you all work or in what capacity you work, but I'm sure throughout your lives, especially the women out there. Oh yeah, me too, Gabrielle. She'll be fine. She actually ate something that caused a massive histamine response in her body, so she'll be fine. She's drinking some elderberry syrup and, sleeping and drinking chicken soup. But do you know what I noticed, because I work in a mom and pop and an independent owned place, it's not a corporation, it's a different environment. But when you put people in sort of that corporate space, yeah, me too, Lucina. Yeah, I've thought about that. It's the right way, Robin. But do you know when you like work in a corporate environment and it's like this paranoia takes over, or women can't be supportive in that kind of environment? I notice that often, and it's very hard to understand for me because I think it's important to make people better than you, and help them grow, because that only makes you look better. But people don't get that, I think. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Exactly, Vicky.
Is Dad home?
Oh, they so need it, Thea. They so need it. And you know, so for me, we live around the corner from a huge Girl Scout camp in our council, and it's in desperate need of, you know, repair. It's 100 years old.
Mom,
Yeah.
I
And I was actually making a big plan to maybe, you know, offer to sell Girl Scout cookies through this platform and really sort of help build our camp. So I still might do it. And then you don't have to buy the cookies for you. You can buy them and we send them to Operation Cookie Drop, which they go all over the world to the military. So I'm still thinking about that. You can't. Not allowed.
Mommy,
It's a girl-led business.
Mommy.
Do it, Vicky. Yeah, baby.
I lost my phone.
Oh, I'm sure it's on the couch. I'm not coming near you because if you are actually sick, I don't want it.
Not.
All right, my loves, on a big downer. I love you. Thank you so much. We're going to bake cookies on Tuesday, but I'm going to see you. Thank you. It is. You know, it started by a woman named Allison Bergman, and she lives in our council, and it started in the Heart of the Hudson Council.
Mom, why are you name dropping that? I don't think that that's a good idea.
She's all over the country, her name is all over the country. It's okay. You're so cute, Robin. She's so funny. Who's funnier, Izzy or Amanda?
Oh, fuck.
Hey, so fresh.
I'm dying in the corner.
Oh, stop it. Don't be dramatic. You're fine.
How I feel right now.
Sweetheart, been there.
Plus the teeth today. Because he did it right below my nostrils, like the needles, so it just hurts a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Even mommy.
I have to let this
Dad's gonna be so excited when he gets home.
Who?
Dad.
Why?
It's all his favorite food.
What do you mean?
He loves oranges dipped in candy and chocolate.
Oh, I know. Thank you, guys. Love you. It's been a fun night. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to see you in the morning so we can dip our oranges before I get on a plane. But now I got to go pack. It's very important. I'm going to go pack. I will see you guys all tomorrow morning. Thank you, Robin. I have a daughter, and she is. Izzy, are you spoiled from my food? Uh-huh. Good night. Good night, Mary Ellen. What time for oranges? I'm thinking, I don't know. Is that bad?
Mommy.
Stop. I'll be right there, love. I know, but there's nothing I can do for you. You just got to ride the bus.
There's no bus to ride.
Give me a second. Let me say goodbye to my peeps.
Can you start heating up some more chicken soup?
Yes. What was I just saying?
Heating up chicken soup.
Oh, Robin, right? Gonna be making chicken soup now. Okay, so let me think. When could I do it? I really want to sleep a little bit. So what if I say 10? Between 9 and 10. How's that? This granola, I think, is my favorite thing we made because I'm not really a sweet girl. But this is really good. Okay, perfect. That works for you, Swizz? Perfect. All right. Oh. Hi, Jackson.
That poor dog needs feed.
He ate. I gave him food.
You did?
Yeah. This is good. Oh no, this is okay. I'm like, it's gluten free. Huh? All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Sweet dreams, everybody. Did everybody get their points? Collect your points. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. You have points to get.